What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, we take a cereal, put it on the tier list, so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker, and this episode, we're going to be breaking open a big old box of chocolate Cheerios. In the last couple of videos, I did Cinnamon Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios Medley Crunch. Both of those ended up at a C, and we also had like Honey Nut Cheerios at a C, Frosted Cheerios, Multigrain, Banana Nut. So like C's been happening a lot for Cheerios, so hopefully this can buck that. And obviously this is our first time doing chocolate Cheerios, but we did do a peanut butter and chocolate Cheerios, I believe, and that was a D. That sounds right. I'm looking for it now. Chocolate peanut butter Cheerios, there we go, at a D, just like regular Cheerios. So hopefully this is better than that. But let's find out together. See what this big thing's got for us. Okay, smells like pretty decent chocolate cereal. That's hopeful. Okay. Might have been able to pour more in there, but you know, it's good, I guess, to not fill it all the way sometimes. Okay. Here we go. Okay, the level of chocolatiness in there seemed to vary with each sort of chew I was having. Originally, it was reminding me of that whole, I mentioned this a few times, sort of like hot cocoa mix chocolate taste. It gets sort of a weird aftertaste at the end, which I'm not super into. But besides that, it seems like pretty okay chocolate flavor. That aftertaste flavor that I wasn't super into is sort of becoming more present as I'm going in. If you take like a clean bite, like take like a drink of water, take another bite, then it gets back to sort of that original chocolate flavor I was a bit more into. But just sort of continually going through that sort of aftertaste is more present than that first taste. So not loving that at the moment. Time to see what sort of chocolate the milk is going to give us. See, okay, that's more like that original flavor. I'm a bit more into that. That's sort of giving off not quite Cocoa Pebbles vibes, you know? That's sort of the chocolate flavor the milk's heading towards. Which the pieces did not seem to be. Yeah, I'm more into the chocolateness of the milk than I am of the pieces. So that's a bit of a disappointment. Would I have been okay with this being a smaller box? Yeah, probably. But am I upset that it's a big box? Not quite. So I'm a little disappointed in this. Not huge, like I wasn't expecting this to be a top ranked chocolate cereal, but I thought it would be a bit better, I think, than it turned out to be. I think if the chocolate taste of the pieces had been a bit more like the chocolate taste in the milk, I would have enjoyed this more. But that sort of inconsistency with the chocolate piece flavor and that strong aftertaste that I wasn't sort of into really bring it down. It is, again, a Cheerio piece, so it's got sort of a decent crunch, but I don't know if it's just because of sort of the coating or whatever's going on. It did seem to solidify a bit more than like the past two Cheerios we've done, for instance. So it didn't really do anything to really make a name for itself in the Cheerios brand. So I think what I'm going to do is give chocolate Cheerios a D. I was kind of back and forth, like C, D sort of range for this, but I think there's some C-ranked chocolate cereals, like the Hershey's Kisses or even like the Multi-Meal Cocoa Dino Bites, that I was into the chocolate taste there a bit more than this. And then the D, you got something like Oreos and Oreos Mega Stuffed. And like, I don't know if I would necessarily prefer this over those. Like at least the Mega Stuffed Oreos, you're getting like that cool sort of cookies and cream milk. So maybe I would pick that in this case over this. But I will say also in the D is the peanut butter chocolate Cheerios. And I like this more than those. I think this worked a bit better. But I think overall it does end up being a lower Cheerio for me. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you found chocolate Cheerios and brought it home to try for yourself. If you found a normal box of it, like normal size, that'd be neat, I guess. Let me know. If you were very into the chocolate taste on this more than I was, you can let me know about that. It seems unlikely that you would dislike it more than I did, unless that aftertaste was a much bigger issue for you. So let me know about that maybe. But yeah, this is not the best Cheerio, but not the worst cereal overall. But until next time, stay delicious.